Michaels living the dream. Yeah, Shawn Michaels having his dreams come true at WrestleMania with a victory over Bret the Hitman Hart, and has been the WWF champion since that occasion. Will his reign end here?
In 1996 and 1997, there were 30 million people every Monday night watching wrestling. That's just the way it was. Whatever you watch on like TV, that shit's not good wrestling. It's not, don't watch that. It's bad. Go to a show where you pay $10 to sit in a fucking shitty hot gym and watch those guys work, because they bust their asses. What we do is control chaos. But again, if you're a good wrestler, all of my strikes, I'm gonna fucking hit you. I'm gonna hit you safe, but I'm gonna hit you hard as possible. Every single time someone says wrestling is fake, I offer them to do two things with me. Get in a ring with me and do one rope drill. If you can do that with me for 5 minutes, then you're allowed to call it fake. The other thing is that anyone who says it's fake, I offer to body slam them. Because I am 6'2" and 240 pounds. And I don't give a shit how tough you think you are. When I lay your ass on a fucking concrete pad, you're gonna feel it. And it's just mentally exhausting, because all the time it's either like the absolute best thing on the planet or the absolute fucking worst. You're town to town to town to town to town. You don't stop. And you get 2 days off where your body gets to rest. And mind you, we're working 5 nights a week too. So by the time you finally get your day off, you can't do anything because you're just beat to shit. You gotta rest. And then you get to the show and you see your buddies and you have a damn good match. And you're like, fuck yeah, I can do this again. I was fucking obsessed. Not, people think like the job that we do is the physically taxing part. It's not. It's the, once your show's over, you hop in a car with 4 other dudes who are beat to shit and they're tired and they didn't make enough money, so we're all in a bad mood. And then we go get a couple of drinks and we're back on the road. I've broken my neck. I've broken my collarbone. I've torn my rotator's cuff. I've dislocated my shoulder. Dislocated my knee several times. I've rolled both ankles probably 300 times a piece. I've broken fingers. I've lost teeth. I've had all of my earrings ripped out of my ear. There's a scar up here from a bad blade job that someone did when I was really young. Yeah, I got hurt a lot. One bad wrestling match can turn anybody off to wrestling for the rest of their lives. But one good wrestling match you can turn on and people will just be like, this is fantastic. Even if it only happens one time, it can change your entire perspective. I don't have to make you believe professional wrestling is real. I have to make you believe that what is happening is real. And those are two very different fundamental things. And it starts with the guy at the table describing what's happening, by reacting organically, by using the correct terminology. And you have so many, there are so many great commentators on the circuit right now who are at the independents that are doing that. And then there are so many guys who are so bad at it and make what we do look stupid. Right now is just, I'm trying to put together some of the best commentary teams in the Midwest. And for me, it's just one more way I get to stay in the business and contribute and use my intelligence and use my knowledge of the product without having to go out there and break my fucking neck for 9 minutes at a time. If you're thinking about being a professional wrestler, don't. Instead, I want you to go to your kitchen, pick up a skillet, and bash yourself in the fucking brains with it until you've changed your mind. Because that is essentially what's going to happen to you for the rest of your life if you decide to get into this business. I'm kidding, it's a great time.